Alright guys, so today's video is going to be all about how I pull myself together and become that girl. It's going to be all about how I overcome procrastination, laziness, how I motivate myself, how I stay disciplined. This video is going to tell you to stop being lazy. Yes, you. You know I'm talking to you. And by you, I mean myself too, because literally this morning, I was so lazy, a procrastinating mess. I pulled myself together, I did my schoolwork, and now I'm filming a video. Who is she? And you are about to be she, you are about to be that girl. I'm going to give you guys all my tips and tricks. This is going to motivate you. This is about to get you to accomplish your goals and dreams that you have set for yourself. Let's get right into this video. Okay guys, so first we're going to talk about what that girl is. If you are on TikTok, if you are on Instagram, if you are on Pinterest, even if you watch YouTube videos, which obviously you do, you've probably heard about that girl. I feel like that girl has a very general definition, but for me what it means is literally being that girl for yourself. You know, when you see someone like a role model that you look up to, someone that you aspire to be, and you look at them and you're like, wow, they're so put together, they look so good, they dress so nicely, look at the goals they've accomplished, I want to be like that girl. That's exactly what that girl is, and that's exactly what today's video is all about. That girl is literally just becoming the woman that you want to be and the woman that you know you can be. Alright guys, so the very first thing, and this is something that I honestly learned today, is that it is never too late to start your day. Let me say that again. It is never too late to start your day. Now I'm sure we've all seen those super motivating aesthetic morning routines on TikTok and on YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, of people waking up at 5 a.m. Like people saying you need to wake up at 6 to have a productive day. You need to wake up by 5 a.m. By 4 a.m. your eyes need to be awake. You have to be out of your bed. That's amazing. It's great to wake up early. You get so much stuff done when you wake up early. But if you don't, it is okay. It's not the end of the world if you wake up late. It's not the end of the world if you don't wake up at 6 a.m. It is literally never too late to start your day. You've opened your eyes, you're awake, you're alive. God has given you another day of life. And it is never too late to start accomplishing your goals. Not just in terms of never too late in terms of waking up late. It's also never too late in terms of your age. It does not matter how old you are. I'm telling you, it does not matter how old you are. It is never too late to start accomplishing your goals and your dreams. I literally got out of bed today at 1:30. I was able to do my schoolwork. I'm filming a video right now. My friends are coming over later and I'm going to the gym after. I didn't have to wake up at 6 a.m. to do that. I got up at 1:30. The time does not matter. It's never too late to start your day, and you are never too old or too young to accomplish your dreams. You need to believe that, and you need to accept that, and then we can get into the second point. My next tip is something that I believe so strongly, and that is to develop a routine. A lot of us, a big part of our morning routine is waking up and automatically grabbing our phone and going on social media. This becomes something that's so embedded into our daily routines that we don't even think about it. It becomes automatic. You wake up, you automatically grab your phone. I can guarantee you that majority of you watching this video, that is part of your morning routine. And you might not even think that it's part of your morning routine because it has become so automatic. You can also place your positive goals and dreams and things that you're trying to accomplish into your daily routine that it becomes so automatic to you that those days when you're lacking motivation, those days when you're lazy, when you're procrastinating, you automatically do it because it's something you've put into your daily routine. It could be something like every day you wake up in the morning, you do Bible study for half an hour or for 20 minutes, 15, however long you want to do it, you do Bible study in the morning. I'm telling you, there's obviously going to be a little bit of a mountain to climb in the beginning and that you kind of have to force yourself to do it, and I'll talk about that later. But once you get over that hump of pushing yourself and doing it regardless, it will become so much a part of your routine that it will become something that's automatic, and you will feel weird when you don't do it. I'm telling you, those positive goals that you have Start implementing them into your routine. If you don't have a routine already, develop one, and you will see such a huge difference. The next thing is to recognize your why. Why? Whatever goal you have, why do you want to do that? Why do you want to accomplish that? You really need to think about why, because on the days when you're feeling unmotivated, the days where you're feeling lazy, your why is going to help you. Your why is going to push you to go to the gym. Your why is going to push you not to order Uber Eats and eat the cooked food that you have at home. Your why is going to encourage you to do your schoolwork. You need to think about why, because when you're feeling lazy and unmotivated, that why is what is going to push you to continue doing it. Let's say I'm feeling tired and I don't feel like going to prayer meeting today. I don't feel like going to church. I'm kind of like, I don't really want to go, or you know what, I'd rather listen to something else than worship music. And I decide to go to church anyways, or listen to worship music anyways. The way that you feel after you have spent time in God's presence, nothing compares to that. I literally forget about how I felt before. Doesn't matter how tired I am, how upset I am, whatever is going on in my life. As soon as I spend time in God's presence, the way you feel refreshed and relieved, and you just feel fulfilled. And so when I'm feeling lazy and I'm feeling unmotivated and I'm like, you know what, I don't really feel like reading my word today, I remember how I feel after, and I remember why I'm doing it, and that's what pushes me to go. So what I really want you guys, take your journal, a piece of paper, phone, a voice note, write down your goals and your dreams on a piece of paper, and beside it, put why, and write your why. So put your goal here, and then write why after. For all of your goals, all of your dreams, put the why next to it, and keep that in mind for when you're feeling lazy and for when you're feeling unmotivated. All right, now this next one, this is it. This is the point. Acknowledge your feelings. Let's just take a moment. Take a moment to think about that. Acknowledge your feelings. I'm telling you, this is so important, and I'm speaking to myself right now because oftentimes I don't do this. There are times where I wake up and I'm just feeling, days you wake up and you're just not feeling it. You're not feeling the day. You're not feeling like really doing anything. You just feel unmotivated, and sometimes you're not really sure why. I'm telling you, sometimes it's because there are things that have happened. Maybe something made you upset the other day, or you're going through something, or just whatever it is, and you haven't fully acknowledged those feelings. Because sometimes when you're leaving your feelings all pent up in your mind or in your chest, wherever it is in your heart, you're just leaving it all there, that is going to affect how motivated you are. That's going to affect how disciplined you can be. That's going to affect your laziness levels. I'm telling you, sometimes when you just wake up and you're not feeling it, I'm telling you, there might be things that have happened that you're not fully addressing and you're not acknowledging. And it's almost like weights. It's literally like weights. It's like, okay, you go through your week, someone says something that upsets you, boom. Let me grab this. That's one weight that you're holding. Okay, now I have one hand to accomplish my goals and dreams, but guess what? My other hand is occupied because I'm holding this weight of something that someone said to me. But I'm still able to accomplish my goals. I can go to the gym, do my schoolwork. I'm just half motivated. I can't use this hand because right now it's occupied, girl. It's occupied with this weight, but I have this hand. This hand is free. I'm good for now until it's Thursday and I find out that I failed my exam for a class that I need to pass. Boom, another weight. So now both my hands are occupied. I go to bed on Thursday. I haven't acknowledged either of these. I've moved on. I haven't acknowledged the pain from this thing that hurt me, and I haven't acknowledged the disappointment that I feel from failing my exam. I haven't talked about it. I've kept it in and I've moved on. I wake up on Friday. I'm just feeling heavy. I'm feeling unmotivated. I'm feeling lazy. I don't want to get up this morning. I just want to stay in bed. You know what? I don't think I can accomplish my dreams because guess what? These are not even heavy, but they're heavy. The weights that I have are heavy. I can't go and do my schoolwork because my hands are occupied right now. I don't have room to do anything. But once I acknowledge these feelings, I set them down. I go in prayer to God and I give them to Him. I release those weights. I write about it in my journal. I talk about it with a loved one. I put it in a voice note. Whatever your method of acknowledging your feelings is, that's what you do. Now your hands are free. You don't have those weights anymore. Now I have the freedom to go ahead and accomplish my goals and my dreams. Y'all get it? Acknowledge your feelings. Do not hold on to those things because they're weights that are going to hold you back, and we do not want anything holding us back. It is, what day is it? October 20th. We have about 2.5 months until 2022, and we are entering the new year weight free. We are entering the new year not having things holding us back. We are entering the new year in freedom and accomplishing all of the things that God has planned for us. That's what we're doing for the rest of this year and for all of the next year and for the rest of our life. So those weights, acknowledge them, give them away, and start accomplishing your goals. The next thing is to keep yourself accountable. So this is both keeping yourself accountable to yourself, but also to others as well. So for yourself, what I like to do is I mark down on my calendar every time I go to the gym. So like I said, one of my goals is to go to the gym 4 to 5 times a week. I don't know if I mentioned that already. If I didn't, that's one of my goals. So on my monthly calendar, I write down every single time I go to the gym, and I also write what I worked on. So whatever your goals are, you want to keep track of them. So if you have close friends and loved ones, I also would let them know, hey girl, by the way, one of my goals is to go to the gym this many times in a week. Can you please make sure and hold me accountable and make sure I'm actually going to the gym? Or if you're doing schoolwork, you can have a little study group that you study with, or you can have a friend that you just let them know, hey, I'm going to be studying today from 12 noon until 5 p.m. Can you make sure that I'm not on Instagram? Or make sure that I'm not watching YouTube, make sure I'm actually doing my schoolwork, check up on me. So have people around you who can keep you accountable, and also keep yourself accountable by tracking the things that you do. For studying, that would be writing down the list of things that you need to do and checking them off as you actually do it. Just so that you know how much work you're actually doing and you're holding yourself accountable. This next one is something that we all need to work on, including myself, and this is to reward yourself when you're doing well. This is something that I feel like a lot of us forget to do, especially because I feel like nowadays everyone is so busy. Everyone has so many things they want to accomplish, and our plates are so full. We have school, we have work, we have volunteer stuff, we have like family stuff, friendship stuff, so many things that we're doing and so much stuff going on. We're also consuming so much content on social media. Our minds are always running that we often don't take time to stop and actually think about how much we've accomplished, and actually think about the goals that we had in the past that we've accomplished now. The goals that you had 5 years ago, you might have accomplished them now and you haven't even taken time to think about it. Really stop for a second and reward yourself when you're doing well, and be proud of yourself. You don't always have to be so hard on yourself. It's great to be disciplined. It's great to push yourself. Absolutely, we should all do that. But sometimes you need to stop and really acknowledge the good things that you've done and acknowledge the goals that you have accomplished. Look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I am proud of you. To yourself, I am proud of you. I am proud of you for accomplishing your goals. I am proud of you for going to the gym today. I am proud of you for studying for 5 hours today. Acknowledge those things and reward yourself when you're doing well. We don't always have to be so hard on yourself. Sometimes we can be nice to ourselves too. We can be nice to ourselves too. We don't always have to be so hard on yourself. Be proud of yourself. Not all of us are always going to have people around us to tell us that they're proud of us. And to be honest, a lot of times the people around you are proud of you, but maybe they just don't verbalize it all the time. But guess what? You can say that you are proud of yourself. Look in the mirror, tell yourself that you're proud, reward and acknowledge yourself when you're doing well. Now, I think this next point kind of goes in line with the last one, and this is to give yourself time to rest. Like I said before, I genuinely feel like a lot of us right now are so busy. We have so many different things going on, so many different things taking our attention and our time, but you need to give yourself time to rest. Something that I've noticed as well is that you also need to be able to acknowledge the difference between when you're being lazy and when you're genuinely just purely exhausted. This is something that I struggled with. There were times where I'm like, why am I being so lazy? I'm not working hard enough, la la la. And I realized, no, you're not being lazy. Your body is tired. You are exhausted and you need to rest. Like sometimes I was literally working so hard, working so much, and sometimes I would try and like wake up early and do something, and I wouldn't be able to do that, and I would translate that as me being lazy. And that goes with my previous point of not being so hard on yourself. But the reality was that I was not being lazy. My body was exhausted, and I feel like a lot of us are exhausted. And when you are exhausted, you do not function well. You cannot function to your full potential when you have not given yourself time to rest. You need to rest. Like it's a necessity. This is not something optional that you maybe add to your routine if you have time. This is a non-negotiable. This is non-negotiable. You need to add rest to your routine. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It needs to be in your routine. If it is not already, you need to add it. You need to be getting adequate sleep. Okay, pulling all-nighters for school every single day of the semester, not okay. You literally need to give yourself time to rest. I know we're busy. I know we have a lot going on in our schedules. And I know sometimes it seems like it's impossible to do that. Like, where am I going to fit this in? You need to. It is non-negotiable. And I can guarantee you there is time. You might have to bend a few other things around in order to include this in, but you need to rest. You need to incorporate that into your routine. It's non-negotiable. You need to rest. Your mind needs to rest. Your body needs to rest. Your spirit needs to rest. We need rest. As human beings, we need it. Add it to your routine. I don't care what else you need to push around. Add it to your routine. It's so important. All right, guys, so we have come to the end of today's video, and every single point I mentioned, it hit me, it spoke to me, so hopefully it did the same for you guys. And if you watched until the end of today's video, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting my content and for watching my videos. I really hope that every point that I mentioned blessed you in some way. I hope that this video encouraged you and motivated you. Like I said, 2022 is almost here, and we are not being lazy in 2022. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We are becoming that girl. We are becoming the person who we want to be. We are becoming the woman that we were created to be. That's what we're doing in 2022 and for the rest of 2021. So hopefully every single tip that I mentioned helped you guys. I want to do more practical videos as well of things that I actually do. I feel like today's video was more about like the foundation. This video was more about your mentality and how you think about things, more than like things you actually do. So in future videos, I will show you guys more practical videos and practical tips of things that you can include into your daily routine that will also help you. But for today, I just wanted to start with a nice little base, a little feeler, a little appetizer, and then we'll get into the main in the future videos. So in order for you to do that, you need to be what? Say it with me. Subscribed. You need to be subscribed to the channel, so make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, or whatever it is on your phone, your laptop, computer, tablet, iPad, TV, wherever the subscribe button is. Make sure that you hit that so that you are notified of whenever I upload. But in order to be notified, you got to hit the notification bell. Make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell so that you're notified every single time that I upload. That way you do not miss out on becoming that girl, because you don't want to miss out. You don't want to not subscribe and then next year my channel blows up and you could have subscribed earlier. You don't want that to happen. You want to join the family now while we're in development, so we can all grow together and become that girl together. And then we will all be that girl at the same time. You don't want to miss out, so make sure that you subscribe. Also, if you did enjoy today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, leave me a comment down below letting me know which one of the points hit you the most. For me, it was all of them, to be honest. Every single point hit me. But if there's a specific point that hit you the hardest, leave it in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching till the end of today's video. Stay tuned for all of my future That Girl videos, because who are we? We are that girl. We are who God has created us to be, and we will be everything that God has created us to be. Amen. Amen. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me stop rambling, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.